Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome one and all to a true classic of the genre, released in 1992 for the PC and developed by si-errant? I'm sure that's just a weird glitch in my copy of the game. Welcome folks to Kiko's Quest! April makes the fool go longer! That was what the title was, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it was. This is a point-and-click adventure game with much depth and great characters, a fantastic setting, and it's a favourite of many people. For some, it is one of the defining entries in this series. So without further ado, I will show you why, by letting us watch the opening. Let's go! Castle Kikoskia. What a fine residence that is! Oh. Weather's taking a turn for the foul. I'm sure it's nothing. That doesn't look like nothing. Could you leave that? That happens to be... Nope, you decided to take it. Well, that's awkward. Because guess who lives there? That's right! Me! My house! What happened here? Ooh, I saw the whole thing! What the... Who are you? That's right! You bet you didn't know I was in a video game in the early 90s, huh? I totally was! And so is this guy. Hello, I'm Kavrik the Owl, and I saw everything that just transpired. How convenient. You might have too if you weren't wearing a bag over your head, and a hat over your bag. I don't need fashion tips from someone who still thinks top hats and monocles are still in style. Just tell me what happened. It was incredible. A massive hand came out of a hole in the sky and grabbed up your entire castle, violating several laws of physics in the process. A giant hand. There's only one being I know who could have possibly done this. Some sort of interstellar warlord? YOLO, you thief! Oh well. I won't let this stand. I'm going on an adventure to rescue my castle and the fan art within. And the people who were in there too, I guess. That's the spirit, Kiko. I'll come with you too. It should be good for a laugh. Wait, I never told you my name. Play along, Kiko. We don't have all day for exposition. We're still in the first area. As it is, we have to hike down that hill over there. A great wizard lives just outside the village below, and I'm sure he can offer you some advice. Aw, all the way down there? I just got back from a hike. Can't you carry me? You look pretty big for an owl. No, Kiko. I do have some magic flying dust, but I thought we could save it for something important. That sounds great. Make with the dust. Seriously? You don't want to save it for an emergency? Like being trapped in a giant spider's nest, or an unskippable encounter that you can only get away from by using... I'm an adventure game protagonist, Cav. The only things I save are bits of string and custard pies. Enough talk. Let's go. Okay. Alright, onwards, Cav. Woohoo! Oh, it's going to be a long quest. I hope so. I want my money's worth. You use the last of the magic dust to make a stylish entrance. You are now in the midst of a small forest. The hut Kavrik wanted you to visit is just above you. My, what a picturesque little place this is. So wonderful, so well drawn. And yet I find it vaguely familiar. Nah, I'm sure it's nothing. Okay, options here. We have walk, we have examine, grab, talk, inventory, which not surprisingly is empty. We have this here, where an inventory item will go when you select it. We have save, we have load, we have the options. Not many. I'm going to improve the speed of the game a lot. And then there's saving and loading, and I'm absolutely going to save, because we've got to save. Save early, save often, and save in separate spaces, especially with an old game like this that's totally old and definitely not made very recently. You gotta save just in case things happen. Let us look around, shall we? Like at me! It's me, all bagged up and ready to quest. Here we go! I do like the little icons in the top left for the various characters we'll meet. This isn't a facecam video. Keep that bag on. Oh yeah, gotta do that. I shouldn't talk to myself, except when I do, which is for business purposes. Very true. It's Kavrik, the pedantic owl. I'm not pedantic, I'm correct. You make a good point. I want that top hat. Maybe later. Or maybe never, knowing this game. Well, we made it. You can go inside and I'll wait out here, because the person who made this game didn't want to put me in that little image in the next room. Oh, so it's a time-saving measure. No, I just like being out here. Doubt. Are you doubting me, the great Kavrik? It's going to be a long adventure if you keep doing that. Wow, glass windows. Pretty fancy. Let's try and take them. Spying, Kiko? You could just go in. Nah, not gonna go in. Let's look at Hotspot 3. What the heck is that anyway? You mean you don't know? It's Hotspot 3, the greatest hotspot in all the land. I'm gonna loot it. Nothing here worth stealing. Taxing. Oh, what about the well? It's a well. It's a swell well. I see what you did there, game. And now we have the hut door. A nondescript door, except for the fact that I've just described it. Well, time to use it. You find yourself inside a cozy hut. A wise-looking man turns towards you, unsurprised to see you. Considering who it is, I'm not surprised they're unsurprised either. It's Rune, mighty mage and wondrous wizard, master of 1,000-yard stare. And oh my, is he a master of that? Also, there is me. Clearly, he's going to have some great wisdom for us. Don't tickle the wizard, Kikoskia. Yeah, it's probably quite wise. Let's have a conversation and get some plot dump. Ah, Kikoskia, I've heard about your problem, and I'm here to help. Here to help? In your house? Yes. I've obtained an artifact of immense magical power, and held on to it for you. Here you are. Take it. Don't be shy. Is that what I think it is? Oh, yes. The one and only. Don't you mean the one and many? Yes. Gee, thanks. You're welcome. Once you find a nice rock, you'll be well on your way to succeeding at this quest. I'd give you one of mine, but they've all mysteriously vanished. You're not coming with me then? I thought you were an adventurer. Oh, well, I'd love to join you. Unfortunately, my shoes have also disappeared. Once I find them, I'll catch up. But it might take me a while. So long that you'll only arrive at the very end of the quest? Maybe. Anyway, enough delays. Off you go, Kiko. You've got heroing to do. Boy, he really gave me the bum's rush. Must be because I'm homeless now. Ingrate. I want to go back in. Locked. He really must want me gone. Well, I suppose we now just have to adventure. Did you need something else? Hurry up and let's go! I want to look at my inventory. And see the legendary paper cup. A paper cup with an exclamation mark, even better! The venerable paper cup. Good for all sorts of things. Kinda. It's not good for anything, is it? Can I give it to you? You didn't pay any attention to those anti-littering campaigns, did you? Yes, I did. Also, we've got an item, we're going to save, and we're going to start exploring around, like down here. Look out, Kiko, a Karandian Squirrel. Right, a Karandian Squirrel. What was it about Karandian Squirrels? I'm sure there was something about it. Also, it's like this game is some sort of homage to many Let's Plays of the past and the near present. Nah, can't be. This game came out in the early 90s, right? Careful, Kiko. I'll decide whether I'm careful. It's a squirrel. A Karandian squirrel, to be precise. What was it about Karandian squirrels again? We're gonna find out. Because I'm gonna talk to it. Talking to a squirrel, Kiko? How mad? You'll want to talk. You don't even have any lips. Let's see if we can Take the squirrel. Add it to our inventory. Alright. I have faith in you. Uh-oh. Oh no! Alright. Karandian man-eating squirrels. Well, didn't take very long. And we're dead. Good news is, I was smart and I decided to make a save. So, let's keep looking around. We should go to that village. Oh, and speaking of which, here's the village. Marvelous. Looks small, picturesque, and full of useful things. Hurry! The stores will all be closing soon! How do you know that? I have a really good sense of timekeeping. Unlike me. Let's move in then. Ah, just like how I remember town. In that very old game. Music's a little better though. Let's have a look. Ooh, hello. It's Roger Wilco, space guy, protagonist of some other game. Hello. You can't take Roger. Who would rescue the galaxy? Me? Let's have a conversation. Hey fella, welcome to the village. You an adventure game protagonist? I am! How did you know? Everyone here is a protagonist. When you just start a game, you've got to hit up a small town like this for whatever you can fill your pockets with. Check out that pot over there, for example. People have been grabbing things out of it all day. I think there might be something left in it for you too. Thanks! No problem. Us protagonists gotta stick together. Is there more dialogue? Find anything good lately? Don't forget to check all the holes. I'll have a look. Also, how fast do we move here? Relatively quickly. Right, let's have a look at this pot. A pot. The kind of thing that video game characters use to store things. When was the last time you kept anything in a pot? That's a good question. I'm gonna talk to it. I can't. But I will take something from it. Hey, somebody left some art supplies in here. I get it, art can be hard, but still, avatar tax! Hey, I got me some supplies. Art supplies. Maybe I'll draw a thumbnail with these. My Eye of Argon ones turned out great! They totally did too! Would you like a paper cup? No, didn't think you would. Right, let's have a look at these signs. A sign, it reads, Overwarm Tailor Shop. I think that's a reference to something. What about this one? The sign reads, Pokemon Store. That's definitely a reference to something. And this one. The sign reads, Jakey's General Store. Another sign reading, Closed by order of the Department of Health, is plastered over it. Oh, Jakey. I guess people didn't like your art exhibit after all. And finally, oh, it's Guybrush. It's Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. He's awfully far from the sea. This is true. Be careful, this is a Sierra-style game. We can die here. That's true. Let's have a conversation. Gonna have to do quite a bit of walking to get there. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. Ooh, oh, old school dialogues. Let's ask him about this. So tell me about Errant Hope. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling by YouTube's Damien Jennison? Why, it's an excellent and extraordinary adventure with a magical plot, enthralling characters, sophisticated dialogue, and an epic setting. Not to mention its exquisite cover art and professional editing. Beat the rush. Order the Sword Saga Errant Hope and its upcoming sequel today. Geez, what an obvious sales pitch. Although very tempting. Sorry, but on some topics I just get carried away. I wonder who that could be. I should challenge him to a sword fight. Oh no, I'm not animating that. Gotta go! Oh, fine. Let's instead go into here. I mean, everyone's favorite, leader of an industry, President Stone! It's President Stone, president of a Pokemon company, that is. Not the country. For now. Hands off my ham! Okay, we'll have a conversation instead. Ah, hello! Welcome to the Devon Corporation, or at least one of the satellite offices. I'm President Stone. The president of the company runs a satellite office? Yes! Now, what was it you needed? What do you sell? Pokemon gear! Everything a person needs to become a Pokemon trainer. Great for all ages. Oh, okay, I'll take some of that stuff then. Excellent! Wait, what's this? My money? Oh no, we don't accept payment in money. We only take ham at this branch. The accountants told me that I couldn't do that back at headquarters, which is why I chose to open this new location personally. Pretty smart, eh? But money can buy lots of ham. Then you'll have no problem bringing back some ham once you're ready to make a purchase. Off you go! So, he needs ham. Also, you'll note that I have 18 points. It's a good start, but we need a lot more. What about the overwarm here? Ah, you look familiar. It's Raz Garci from Overblood. You remember Overblood? No? Well then, I hope you remember how the puzzle went to the original game. Oh dear. Wait, don't touch me. I might still be infectious. Wait, what? That's worrying. That's alright, I'm probably not infectious. Welcome to my shop. This is a tailor shop, right? Right you are, friend. I just thought a tailor would be wearing more clothes. Don't let appearances deceive you. These clothes are rated for the vacuum of space. Especially our signature piece, the tiny vest. It may be tiny, but it will keep you alive even at sub-zero temperatures. Alright, I saw a mountain in the distance that I'll probably wind up climbing. I'll take one. Oh, sorry, friend. I can't sell you anything right now. Of course you can't. My assistant, Peepo, had his memory chip stolen by some beetles. You might say he had a bug. Peepo's a robot. Fine, if I run into your computer chip anywhere, I'll bring it back. Thanks, friend. Where do beetles live anyway? So I need to find a chip and some ham. Yeah, this seems like a typical si-errant puzzle. Let's look around and see what we can find. Nice, cozy little building. Careful about the river, Kiko. I can swim, Cav. That's good. Most protagonists in these games can't. The sign reads, Ariane's Non-Suspicious Bakery and Photography Store. Well, that seems like a perfect place to go. Let's go. Go in and have a conversation. You find yourself in a bakery of sorts. The food appears to be old and stale. There also seems to be some photos on display. A blank-faced young woman approaches you. Hey look! It's Ariane, everyone! It's Ariane, photographer, spy, baker. Is that a photo of mushrooms? Giant mushrooms. Pretty interesting, huh? Can I have it? No, I cannot. It's a portrait of a familiar-looking person. Poor shot composition, though. Can I have it? Isn't that a picture of some famous person or another? I forgot their name. But forget him. Look at my photo of mushrooms over there. Big mushrooms. Yes, very nice. Can I have that portrait? Sure, whatever. Yay, I have a portrait! It's a portrait of that guy! You know the one! The famous one! Yeah! Totally famous! We should probably talk to Ariane. And bring her along on our adventure! You're obviously evil. I have a sense for these things. No! I'm just a point-and-click adventure game protagonist! Don't judge me for my profession! Hello, is this a bakery? It sure is. I brought it from its previous owner when they had to mysteriously retire. Welcome to Ariane's Pies and Photos. Photos? Yes, I used to be a photojournalist. That's why you'll see me around snapping pictures. Not for any suspicious reasons. I am not a spy. I didn't say, good. I'd hate to have to use the stun grenade on you. Anyway, how much for a fresh pie? Oh, we're out. I haven't had the chance to bake anything. I was busy infiltrating the embassy. No, wait, I was kneading the dough. Darn, I wish I had a cover story that made it easier to be wandering around. Yeah, that's a tricky one. I'll be going now. Also, we should totally talk to you again. While you're here, can I interest you in a pie? It's only a few weeks old. No, thanks, bye. And so, when we come back, folks, we have to find something that will give Ariane a better cover story, though we have 27 points now. 27 points. We haven't actually solved any puzzles yet, but we have got things, and things are important. Things are always important when questing's involved. You know, at this rate, all the people in your castle are going to die. That's not how these games work, Kavrik. I'm sure we'll be fine. If you say so, but don't blame me if they're all dead by the end of it. Look, I know what I'm doing, okay? If you say so. No faith in me. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.